Hello and welcome to this channel, and if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to see the latest technology videos. In this video we are discussing about JSP directives. So Java server pages directives. So these directives provide directions and instructions to the container, telling it how to handle certain aspects of the JSP processing. So a JSP directive affects the overall structure of the servlet class, and it usually has the form @directive attribute equal to value. And directives can have a number of attributes which you can list down as key value pairs and separated by commas. The blanks between the @ symbol and the directive name and between the last attribute and the closing are optional. So there are three types of directive tag. @page defines page dependent attributes such as scripting language, error page and buffering requirements. @include includes a file during the translation phase. @taglib declares a tag library containing custom actions used in the page. Then JSP page directive. So the page directive is used to provide instructions to the container, and these instructions pertain to the current JSP page, and you may code page directives anywhere in your JSP page, and by convention page directives are coded at the top of the JSP page. So the basic syntax of the page directive is @page attribute equal to value, and you can write the XML equivalent of the syntax like JSP directive dot page attribute equal to value. So the table listing out the attributes associated with the page directive, attribute and its purpose. First, buffer specifies a buffering model for the output stream. Auto flush controls the behavior of the servlet output buffer. Content type defines the character encoding scheme. Error page defines the URL of another JSP that reports on Java checked runtime exceptions. EsError page indicates if this JSP page is a URL specified by another JSP page's error page attribute. Extends specifies a superclass that the generated servlet must extend. Import specifies a list of packages or classes for use in the JSP as the Java import statement does for Java classes. Info defines a string that can be accessed with the servlet's getServletInfo method. EsThreadSafe defines the threading model for the generated servlet. Language defines the programming language used in the JSP page. Session specifies whether or not the JSP page participates in HTTP sessions. EsIgnore specifies whether or not the EL expression within the JSP page will be ignored. EScripting enable defines if the scripting elements are allowed for use. So this was a brief discussion on Java server pages, and we'll be discussing more on Java in the upcoming videos. And if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to see the latest technology videos. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.